Hello everybody, welcome back to Danganronpa. Last time Chihiro fucking died. So now I'm about to investigate. So, first of all I better check the Monokuma file to see exactly what's going on. The victim was Chihiro Fujisaki. The time of death is estimated to be around 2 in the morning. The body was discovered in the girls' locker room on the second floor of the school. The cause of death was a blow to the head with a blunt object. She was killed instantly. That's all it says. Well, it's not like there's any point in complaining. No matter what, I gotta do what I gotta do. My Akuma file number 2 has been added to the truth bullets section of your handbook. Hey Makoto, you have a you fucking did it, bitch. What do you mean? Huh? Yeah, if you missed last time, I'm fucking super suspicious of this man right here. Because when he walked in, he was super nonchalant about this shit. Did you need something from me?
Naturally.
Of course. Life without purpose is quite dull, you know? The fuck are you talking about? What do you need? You're gonna let me? What? Don't make me your fucking accomplice. I'm gonna let you cooperate with me during my investigation. Huh?
What?
I'm purchasing your talent. The same talent which allowed you to solve Sayaka's case. Bro, Kyoko did that shit. I didn't do it. What do you mean? Solve? No, I just...
Stop talking.
You seem to have some limited use, which is why I've chosen you. You have the honor of contributing to my investigation. Your investigation? Bitch! So you're inviting me to come with you. You're doing it in the most arrogant way possible.
Let's go.
Now then, shall we get started? But we need to get moving. There's no time to be standing around. I don't really know what the hell just happened, but it looks like I'll be working with Byakuya on this one. He's gonna kill us next, watch. This is gonna be victim number 2. The poster got some blood on it. It must have happened during the murder. There's a dumbbell on the floor and this is a blood stain. There's a blood stain on the dumbbell. The Monokuma file said a blow to the head with a blunt object is what killed her. Does this mean this dumbbell was actually the murder weapon?
That's right.
I don't imagine it could have been anything else. Locker room dumbbell has been added to the truth bullets section. I could feel the light draining out of my own body. It's a dead body. Chihiro's dead body.
Very strange.
But the more I look, the more strange it all seems. It's supposed to be Genocide Jack's handiwork. Well, but
What?
we're still not sure he did it. Is that what you want to say? I wonder about that. The word bloodlust is written on the wall in blood. What's the meaning behind it? Bloodlust. Well, let's talk to the two. But why was she killed in the locker room? Actually, if you think about it, she could have been killed somewhere else, then carried here.
Well.
What makes you say that? So you're saying she came here to exercise. But according to the Monokuma file, apparently she was killed around 2 in the morning. Would she really have been exercising that late?
Perhaps.
Avoiding it. And instead she came to exercise in the middle of the night?
However.
So you're saying she could have come here in the middle of the night to train in secret, but that she would have to come with someone else? Ah. Interesting. Alright, Mondo. What the? I was trying to talk to Mondo, you bitch. Dude had a real complex about being weak. You heard Chiro talk about it, right? All I need to get stronger. Bro, I can't fucking speak. Yeah, I do remember she said that more than once. Sure did. Which explains the trip down here, I guess. But did she really need to get stronger that bad? You already mentioned it, but she was a girl after all. Most girls aren't that strong. I don't know, man. Haven't really thought about that stuff. The cause of Chihiro's complex. Can't help but wondering what it might be. Mondo's account has been added to the Truth Bullets section. Now I believe it's about time for us to move on. Already?
What?
New clues won't magically appear by standing around here. We need to check every aspect of this case. That's true, but
Let's go.
if you're satisfied, then let's hurry up and proceed. He's so pushy. I got caught up with the wrong person this time. So this is their next look at here? Well, I mean, I guess. Huh? This place related to the investigation? Figure it out for yourself. It's no fun if you don't, right? The fuck? This is not fun, bitch! We're trying to figure out murder! At least try to... The fuck? I'm trying to click on the shit behind you. There are a bunch of different pool-related items on the shelf, which gave nothing to do with the case. Flotation donut. I don't think it's related. But I got a coin! The gun? Maybe this gun was used to... No, impossible. If that were true, Chihiro would be riddled with holes. The boys' locker room? That's not even the scene of the crime, idiot. Well then what the fuck do you want me to do, bitch? If I remember right, this card reader is meant to work with our handbooks, right?
What?
Do you have an issue with it? If so, you should take it up with Monokuma. He said that, then quickly and sharply clapped his hands together.
Did you call for me?
He's been domesticated?
That's right.
It seems that Makoto has a question for you.
You need something?
Sure, what's up? Well, it's about the card reader.
Yep.
Yes, the card readers have been designed to interface with all of your e-handbooks. You can only enter the locker room corresponding to the gender listed in your individual handbook. And it's impossible for two people in a row to go through while the door is unlocked, is that correct?
Unbelievable.
If there was some sort of erotic terrorist on the prowl, the ceiling-mounted Gatling gun would initiate a Swiss cheese slaughter. And the school regulations prohibit anyone from lending someone else their handbook, correct?
Of course.
Correctly correct. So then, that means only girls can go in the girls' locker room and only boys can go in the boys' locker room. In other words, Chihiro's body being found in the girls' locker room means... Hey, Makoto, I can see right through you. See right through me? Allow me to tell you what you're thinking. Since Chihiro was found in the girls' locker room, the killer must have been able to get in there.
So, in other words...
As such, the killer must be one of the girls. Did I get that? Shit, he has a point. He has a point. He's right. Fuck, then it's not him. Shit. I was willing to kill this man. God damn it, he's an asshole.
Such ignorance.
Good lord, you're simple. But am I wrong? You should pay closer attention to the regulations. The answer's been in front of you the whole time. Wait, there's a way? Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Only the act of loaning a handbook is prohibited. Borrowing someone else's is perfectly fine. Well, what does that mean? Wait, what? Yo, I would expect nothing less from the prodigal son of the noble Togami family. You managed to sniff out the loophole in the regulations. Knowing you, I would bet you created it on purpose, didn't you? To have a little more excitement. Yeah, you're treating me like a puny little appetizer instead of the main course that I am. Now then, since the dead can't actually talk, they're not people anymore. They're things.
Yep.
Get it? Got it? Wait a damn minute. Now then, since the dead can actually talk, they're not people anymore, they're things. Does that mean he took fucking Sayaka's notebook? You fucking asshole. Wait, hold on. You're saying it's a loophole, but in order to borrow something from someone then that means someone will have to loan it. So,
Why you?
So sleepy. Just listening to you makes me want to pass out. Be more like Byakuya and get your poop together. Just say shit, man. You literally talked about jizz earlier in the game. What do you mean? Or else I'll charge you with criminal negligence. No more questions. Figure out the rest of your own damn self.
That's fine.
Well, I know you are unfortunately lacking in mental faculties, so I'll fill you in myself. Let's head to the main hall. The main hall? That'll help you understand what's going on. Card reader's been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. We came to the main hall. So what are you looking for? Does that mean I have to figure this shit out myself? Let's start with this thing. There's a mailbox. Could there be something inside? E-handbook. No wait, there's 3 of them, but what are they doing here? So you finally found them. Huh? Did you know these were here, Byakuya? I happened to find them by chance myself the other day. It seems there's a system in place where the e-handbooks of dead students get delivered to this mailbox. So they took Sayaka's notebook. Shit! So then these 3 handbooks belong to Junko, Leon, and Sayaka. You can go ahead and confirm it yourself. I immediately turned on one of the handbooks, and when I did... Sayaka Mizono, yup. You're right, this is Sayaka's handbook. Now you understand? This is the key to the loophole that I revealed earlier. I feel like I'm starting to get it. You should pay closer attention to the regulations. The answer has been in front of you the whole time. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Only the act of loaning a handbook is prohibited. Borrowing someone else's is perfectly fine. I see. Yeah, I get it. So, Byakuya took Sayaka's or Junko's handbook, went in there, fucking stabbed her to death. Or not stabbed her. Hit her with the fucking dumbbell. And then hung her up like that shit to frame Jack?
What?
Hold on a second. What's wrong?
Very strange.
That's strange. One of the handbooks won't turn on. Is it broken? Whose is it? The other handbook showed Junko's name when I started it up. Then the one that won't turn on must be Leon's, right?
I see.
It would make sense, yes. But wait, hold on. Chihiro should also be in there, right? After all, he did get pummeled with dozens and dozens of baseballs. Pummeled with baseballs. The memory of it came flooding back. The cruel punishment which led to Leon's death. The execution that the mastermind concocted. A cruel, heartless death. You're right. It wouldn't be surprising for our handbook to break during that kind of assault.
Damn it!
Wait. No, he said they had, like, some sort of military-level durability, right? They can't fucking break. Hey, hey. Hey, 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 hey.
Angry! Now
Hey!
I'm really angry!
What? That e-handbook is essential to student life here. Crucial, integral, instrumental, and a super big deal. There's no way it would break that easily. But it did.
That's impossible!
If I say it wouldn't break, then it wouldn't frickin' break. It can withstand up to 10 tons of pressure, and it's waterproof up to 100 meters, okay? I don't care how many baseballs you hit it with, it wouldn't do shit. Oh, but, even my amazing handbook does have one single weak point. It does.
I can't hear
But it's
you!
a secret. I wouldn't want you breaking any more handbooks.
What?
Then Leon must have broken it somehow without realizing what its weakness was, right?
Hard to say. You know what I think? I think his handbook isn't actually broken.
What?
But you might ask, how could that be?
Leaving the question hanging in the air, Monokuma disappeared. What just happened? Monokuma said it's not broken, but it's an undeniable fact that it's not turning on.
That's fine.
Well, I don't see any connection to the case, so it doesn't matter for now. Wait. Hold on, let's think about this. If Chihiro's handbook... So, Chihiro's dead. So that means Chihiro's handbook must be delivered to the mailbox. So... But Chihiro's handbook isn't here. Apparently it's quote-unquote Leon's handbook. So, what if Leon's handbook is actually at Chihiro's body right now? And... Chihiro's handbook is that shit in there. Well, I don't see any connection to the case, so it doesn't matter for now. You think so? Either way, something about it still bothers me. Broken E handbook has been added to the truth bullet section. Okay, then this should be enough to get things rolling. Let's begin our investigation in earnest and track down the true culprit. Yeah, we need to find out who killed Chihiro. To be exact, not quite. Huh? Not quite. Where am I supposed to go? What do you mean by that, Byakuya? To be exact, not quite. Certainly I want to reveal Chihiro's killer, but more precisely, I want to discover the true identity of Genocide Jack. Then you really think Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Absolutely. I have no doubt that Genocide Jack is the culprit in this case. The murderous fiend is Genocide Jack, right?
What?
There's nobody else it could be. A murderous fiend who kills again and again using bizarre and brutal methods. They're like a ghost, attacking suddenly then slipping away before the police can catch up to him. And what nickname did the internet give to this mysterious serial killer? Genocide Jack. They say he's killed thousands of people, but that's gotta be an urban legend. Still, could one of us really be a demented psychotic killer like that? You're not wrong to wonder. But words mean little right now. I have something that will prove it, and I can show you. Talk, bitch! What do you mean by that, wait.
Don't make me repeat my...
And I have a basis to believe that, I assure you. Genocide Jack is one of us. Is there really proof? There's somewhere I'd like to take you. This will provide all the evidence you need.
It's all clear.
Evidence that Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro. Evidence. Did something like that really...
I don't have time
We're
to
busy.
play with
Leave
you.
us alone.
What
the fuck happened? Who died?
Please!
Just calm down. You good? An emergency. What happened? Well, I mean, she was acting pretty strange earlier, right? What should we do?
Very strange.
You sure?
Don't make me repeat myself.
The fuck? I'm gonna beat your ass. I didn't expect that. I thought for sure he'd say no, but that'd be the end of it.
Yeah!
Wait for us, Hina.
Let's go.
You're right. Sorry about that. I'm back, y'all. Anyway, back to checking on Toko. Is Toko inside? Some kind of emergency. Doorbell. Oh, wait. I'm supposed to... I think you're just too fast. So what's the emergency? Weird stuff.
That's fine.
We should try talking to ourselves. Good idea. Alright, what are you doing? May as well give it a shot. The door swung open slowly and silently. Holy shit! An aura of negativity flowed out from behind the door, forcing a gasp out of me.
What? Oh, nothing. It's just that, Hina was really worried about you, holding yourself up in your room.
Leave me alone.
Yeah, sure thing. But, could you open up, just for a second?
Won't allow it.
Huh?
I won't let Genocide Jack have control.
What? What? And just like that, she slammed the door in my face. What was that? Toko was scared enough to even bar the door? Does she think the same thing as Byakuya? Does she think the serial killer Genocide Jack really murdered Chihiro? What do you mean? Wait. Something about the way she phrased it rubs me the wrong way, yo. Is that why Toko's so scared?
But
I know who can. Hey, Byakuya, ask her. To come out of her room, I mean.
That's fine.
Sure, whatever. Byakuya just stood in front of the door, not making a sound, and pressed the doorbell. After a few moments...
what do you want?
What? Bacula, yeah.
It's Byakuya.
And with that, the door slammed shut. There's nothing else that can be done. Let's get back to the investigation. Hold on. What was she talking about? A promise?
What?
Oh, no idea. Another one of her delusions, I'm sure. But
Stop talking.
if I say I don't know, that means I don't know. Just let Hina take care of her.
Let's go.
Well, then let's go. He's being sus. They're both being sus. Without waiting for a reply, Byakuya sped away. Byakuya! And I hurried to catch up. I tried to talk to him several times as we walked, but he didn't even look back, let alone say anything. He just kept walking toward his destination. Finally, his feet brought him to a stop in front of a certain room. The library? Come on, let's go in. Is this the evidence that proves it was Genocide Jack really in the library?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Bruh, I'm gonna punch you. There's no point in checking there. We need to find real clues. But I got coin, Byakuya. You don't understand. I got coin, dude. There are no clues there. We need to check elsewhere. But I got a coin, man. But I got coin, man. Alright, where the fuck? Dude, what are you talking about? Knock it off. What does a desk lamp matter right now? What do you mean? You're not helping me any. The door? I remember on the other side of the store. It's the archive, isn't it? Hurry up and go inside. Here?
Let's go.
It all makes sense once you're inside. We're checking the archives. So many books and files. And so much dust.
So, in other words,
I would say there's enough value in this place to endure the dust. What if I piss him off with a lamp? Desk lamp. Oh yeah, it's the same one I saw Byakuya using in the library.
what?
Do you have a problem with that lamp? It was here before, then I moved it over there. It's too dark over there, so I thought I'd put it to good use. It didn't piss him off? If you pay attention to your surroundings, you're sure to discover the value for yourself. Wooden box. Empty. Though judging by the smudges and the dust, it looks like there was something inside. Wonder what it was. There was an extension cord plugged in there. It proved very useful while I was in the library. An extension cord, huh? This shelf is stuffed tight with files. Without really thinking about it, I picked one out at random. Ah, you have a sharp eye indeed to select that file. Huh?
That's right.
Or it's the Epstein file. Anyway, that's the report on the presidential assassination. The original is kept at the National Library. It won't be declassified for another 30 years. Are you sure you want to look at it now? There's no telling whose crosshairs you might wind up in for peeking in it. Without making a sound, I returned the file to the shelf. There's so many files stuffed on the shelf. What's in all these things?
That's enough.
Those documents are dangerous. Dangerous? They detail all the people who control the world from behind the scenes. Dangerous truth for a commoner. You mean like members of the Diet or something? No, I mean the ones with real power. The secret council controlling everything from the shadows. Oh, he's a conspiracy theorist, I see. If you're ready to disappear for it, take a look. There's some very interesting people in there. You're kidding, right? Am I? I'll just let it go. There's a ton of thick files stuffed onto this bookshelf. If you're thinking of looking through any of them, let me give you a little warning. Those things are filled with graphic, disturbing photos from all kinds of crime scenes. It's the kind of thing any normal person would never want to look at. Be careful. What do you mean? All those files there are investigation reports related to different cold cases. Those are internal documents for police eyes only. They're not the kind of thing you'd expect to leak. Oh. So you're finally beginning to understand the true splendor of this library? The entire reason I was interested in the library is because of this room right here. It's home to classified government documents, police records, things no ordinary human would ever see. Isn't it magnificent? Can't be for real, right?
Such ignorance.
And that's my timer. That's your guys' problem. Anything that doesn't fit into your preconceived reality, you label it a lie. Well, it's not that, it's not like I totally refuse to believe it, but there's just so much. How could anyone have put all this together? I suppose it goes to show how much power Hokage wields. Or perhaps the mastermind may have wanted to provide us with enough entertainment to keep us from getting bored. It's no use. I can't keep up with this shit. It's just too unreal. What's wrong? You still can't believe it? What about you? How can you believe it so easily? Things like that are usually impossible.
What?
What do you mean usually? Usual, normal, ordinary, simple? Those things don't exist anywhere in the real world. If you don't understand what they actually represent, you don't understand the nature of anything. You don't pull your punches, do you? Besides, what you consider usual is based on your common sense, right? But what makes you think your own common sense applies to me as well? Documents gathered here are genuine. I have reviewed them multiple times. There is no doubt. Hold on, you said you've read all these more than once? But all this has to be like top secret confidential shit. Why? My family has a reading room just like this at our home. Ours is bigger, of course, and not as dusty. Huh? Members of the Takami family have access to any variety of government-related documents. That includes foreign powers as well as domestic. How is that possible?
So in other
I already
words...
told you there's a secret council that controls the world from the shadows. My family is a member of that so that's why he's such a dick. I get it. And I have within me the bloodline that allow me to one day bend the world to my will. But to become such a ruler, I must know all levels of this world backwards and forwards. So whenever I have time, I like to review whatever documents and materials that interest me. Which is why I can proclaim without a doubt that the materials gathered here are real. That is beyond believing or not believing. Byakuya is actually starting to scare me more than the actual mastermind. And what has always interested me the most were the cold case police investigation reports. Reading through those reports has already been a hobby of mine ever since I was a little. It's excellent mental exercise. Solve more than a few of those cases just by reviewing the reports. Then why don't you do the investigation for me, huh? The fuck? And among those reports, one of my recent favorites is the Genocide Jack case. As he talked, Byakuya grabbed a specific file from the shelf.
That's right.
This is the complete case file. Every single report surrounding the Genocide Jack case has been compiled in here. Because there are so many, allow me to quickly summarize the main points. To begin, there are two notable characteristics in every Genocide Jack murder. The first characteristic is that at every crime scene the word bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. And the second is when the victims are murdered, their bodies are suspended in a certain way. Bloodlust is written in blood and the victim's body is suspended. It's exactly the same as what happened to Chihiro. Save your surprise, the best part is yet to come. For the second characteristic where the victims are suspended, the only ones who knew about that particular fact were members of the police and other higher-ups. By all accounts, nobody in the media ever found out. Huh? In other words, no one on the news, no one online, nobody knew that aspect of each crime. Only key officials and the killer himself knew about this act of mounting the victim. You also know. I mean, you read the file. I'm just saying. Now, if you recall with Chihiro's corpse, her body was almost certainly mounted in this fashion. So how could the killer have known about suspending the victim? Well, A, it could be Toko, because based on her wording, Genocide Jack is an alternate personality, or B, Byakuya read the fucking case file and did that shit.
That's right.
That's the key question. But in fact, the answer is quite simple.
So in other
The culprit
words...
isn't a copycat killer. It's the real Genocide Jack.
In other words...
That right there is the evidence that Genocide Jack has hidden himself among the rest of us. Then Genocide Jack really is such a brutal, fiendish killer, really is walking around among us?
Interesting.
Things are really starting to get interesting, aren't they? Never imagined a killer with such a reputation would ever become part of our little game. Now, don't you think it would be good for you to take a look at what I've already seen? You might just manage to ferret out a clue or two.
Such ignorance.
If you get down on your knees and beg, I might even show you myself. Fuck off, I'll do it myself. Byakuya, about the file. Could you let me see?
That's fine.
Well, you didn't beg, but I guess it's okay this time. Fuck off. Feel free to look at it in here, but you can't take it with you. Uh-oh. Byakuya handed me the file and I flipped through it with tense, nervous fingers. Suddenly, my hand stopped. I had reached the page where photos from the scene of each crime had all been collected. Oh boy. The names of Genocide Jack's victims ran on for several pages. Ken Harada, 32. Tetsuhiro Honda, 17. Shoji Gaku, 23. Kano Issei, 14. 14 years old? Takeshi Yoshida, 30. Komatsu Nataro, Takafumi Gono, Uchida Naohisa, Takashi Masamune, Hito, Himejima. There was no end. But one thing became perfectly clear as I read. All the killer's countless victims were killed and suspended in exactly the same way. Yeah, but Chihiro wasn't suspended like this. She was suspended using a fucking rope. They're suspended using scissors. At the scene of each murder, the word bloodlust is left written in the victim's own blood. Now take a look at the next page and you'll find another interesting tidbit. The next page. Profiling results. All the crimes took place either on weekdays or at night, or during holidays, either day or night. The most common time for the killings takes place was on holidays in the afternoon. Based on these facts, it could be suggested that the suspect may be a student. Evidence suggests that the suspect lingered at the scene, but when they did leave, they were in a panic. Because an eyewitness has never come forward, it's unlikely there was any external reason. This confused behavior suggests that the suspect may potentially suffer from dissociative identity disorder. That's why.
So in other words,
the key point here is that the culprit may have been a split personality. A split personality, like the kind of thing you see on TV. So I'm part of another totally unbelievable story. But this one is way more unbelievable than anything else up till now. Or maybe it really isn't. I don't know, I feel like my mind's gone numb. Genocide Jack case file has been added to the truth bullets section.
let's go.
Alright, we should get going. Where are we going? Anywhere but here. We've finished our business. Byakuya. Alright, well, I'm gonna end it here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Appreciate it. Next time, we will continue on. Maybe. So, I'm still convinced it's him. And I'll tell you why. My chief two suspects, in this case, are either Toko, because she said, I won't let Genocide Jack have control, and the fact that, according to the file, the suspect suffers from split personality. But the thing that kind of stops me from fully suspecting her is the fact that in the file everybody was suspended using scissors, and it says, oh, it's the exact same way every single time. The thing is, Chihiro was suspended using a rope. So, either A, since there's no scissors in here, Toko, quote unquote, suspended her, or B, Byakuya doesn't have fucking scissors, obviously, and he did that shit. So it's one of the two, in my professional opinion. But anyway, like I said, I'm ending it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Appreciate it. Next time, we'll fucking figure this shit out. Goodbye.